I've got it all, and I'm getting more, but I never fall, beat 'em all, 'cause you know I'm so humble. I'm so humble.
Hey, I'm here to review Popstar. It's directed by Kiva Schaffer and Jorma DeCone, the guys behind The Watch, Hot Rod, one of my favorite movies, and MacGruber, the man's a fucking genius, MacGruber! And it stars Andy Samberg, of course. It's the Lonely Island's official first movie because they're known for doing like mock hip-hop, and they're great at it, and it's no different here. I went into this movie with very high expectations. I thought the movie had one of the best red band trailers since Pineapple Express, in my opinion. Even better than This Is the End red band trailer. And I thought that this movie had plenty of potential. When I heard that it was only an hour and a half, barely, I was like, yeah, this is going to be fucking great. But the second trailer worried me because it wasn't as funny. And usually that's a good sign, but sometimes it's a bad sign because the first trailer, if it's really great, and the second trailer sucks, then it's usually that they save all the funny moments for the movie. And in this case, they did, because this movie really did exceed my expectations and more. I don't think it's as great as Hot Rod, but it's pretty damn close in my opinion. Andy Samberg has been one of the emerging comedy breakout stars of this decade and century, I would say. Yeah, century, since he started in the mid-2000s to gain notoriety with his work on Saturday Night Live. And since he's moved on from then, he's done movies like Hot Rod, like I said, one of my favorites, and That's My Boy, another underrated comedy that was kind of misunderstood when it came out. I get why it was hated, but I didn't think it deserved the savagery that it got. He's on one of the best television shows right now, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, one of my favorites, and he blew me out of the way in this. He's great. He has Connor for real, this washed-up pop star who really was like the talk of Hollywood, but then became sort of a joke. But in this movie, everyone's sort of the joke, and that's what's so great about it. The movie's so abundantly self-aware and so unapologetic about it, even more than the Harold and Kumar movies and the 21 and 22 Jump Street movies combined, in my opinion. I think this movie knows what it is, and it doesn't try to overdo its length. It's fan-fucking-tastic. And I think it has one of the best social commentaries of the year, even better than Neighbors' sort of semi-fake message, in my opinion. But that's another review. This movie kind of dealt with how popularity fucks with people's head, and how people really seek popularity. How one sells out, and in this movie Connor says there's no such thing as selling out, and I think that is a pretty poignant line in a pretty unpoignant looking movie on the outside, but it ends up being one of the most poignant movies of this decade, in my opinion. I think the bromance that goes on in this film, the chemistry between everyone, Andy Samberg, Jorma DeCone, Akiva Schaffer, is top fucking notch. But great cameos in this film. I'm not gonna give away all the cameos, but my two favorites were not Will Arnett, but Justin Timberlake and Nas. Two of the best cameos I've seen in a very long time. You know, and I just want to say to all the people who say that Bill Murray gave the best cameo in a movie in Zombieland, like, come on. There's been plenty of better ones this decade, I'd say. And this movie features a couple of them better than Bill Murray. Now, I consider Connor's character to be like a cross between... Everyone's saying Justin Bieber. Yes, I agree. But I think he's Justin Timberlake if Justin Timberlake decided to act like Justin Bieber, like to grow into like grow backwards, you know, not grow up but grow backwards. And he basically kind of is like Justin Timberlake. It's more believable because he's not only is he better friends with Justin Timberlake, but it just makes sense within the story. He abandons his, you know, boy band, pretty ugly in this movie, but you could not compare to like Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake was, you know, gracious at least. You know, he wasn't a show off about it. He became like the biggest pop star of the century, I'd say. And I think the fact that he like incorporated Justin Bieber's like tumultuous like meltdowns intertwined with Justin Timberlake's success, which propels Connor for real, is really cool. And I love how that was written into the film. This movie is fucking goofy as shit. It has some of the best lines of the year that I don't want to spoil. One involving Taylor Swift that I can't believe a movie pulled off, and I am so grateful for that. Everyone else in the cast is great. Tim Meadows, Sarah Silverman, Chris Redd as Hunter the Hungry, the Tyler the Creator spoof, as everyone's been noticing. But I think the main standouts of this film, like I said, were Andy Samberg, Jorma Cohn, and even Akiva Schaffer. I thought was hilarious in his supporting role as like the disgraced third member of the Style Boys. Like I said, the movie is goofy as fuck, like myself. I like how Connor tries to put political messages in his songs as well, and like a lot of posers on YouTube. You know what? I would never sell out. Overall, I'm going to give this film a 9.5 out of 10. It's my second favorite film of the year. I barely had any problems with it. Demolition's my favorite film of the year. Maybe I'll do a review for that, but I'll see you later.
I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, cause I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, cause I need to know.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
That was off the Now 4.
And I hope that proved to you that Marc Anthony will always be better than J-Lo. Fuck you, J-Lo.